here we are at part 3, where we're gonna build the Aile Strike Gundam's jetpack and also his weapons and accessories.
So we are going to put together his weapons and his accessories.
And also his jetpack.
And his jetpack. Okay. Alright.
So, let's get started. So the first thing that we're going to build is his
jetpack. No, I don't know. I don't know. You decide.
Okay. The first thing we're going to build is his little beam rifle.
His beam rifle. Okay.
Now, we need these two halves here, which are the halves of the rifle. We also need this little thing, and also this thing here.
Yeah, I'll lose them both.
So, what we're gonna do is we're gonna take one of the halves of the beam rifle, and we're also gonna take this piece here, which is gonna be like a second handle, and this is going to sit in these little clips here. And now we can like take the other half here and just attach it together. And this handle does swing. Yes, it does swing both ways. And now we're going to take what is the tip of the beam rifle, and this is going to attach to this hole and that peg right there.
Yeah.
And that is the beam rifle all done. Now, the next thing we're going to build is his shield. So we need these two things here, and we also need a poly cap. And the poly cap that we need is PCM. Which is right here. And this is going to go into here, but you have to line up the hole here to go through this hole here. So it looks like that. And now you can attach the other half of the shield on. And that is the shield all done. But it does come with this piece here, which is a little, like, a adapter piece to clip on the Aile Strike Gundam's arm, on both of his arms.
Okay.
And you want it like well, you can either like plug it here or you can plug it here. And the poly cap is coming out. So you can like plug it in either this peg or the peg that you saw me plug it into.
Okay, so basically it's a universal plug. It can go in either either plug that you put in there into the polycap.
Yes.
Okay.
So that's the shield done.
So we have the gun and we got the shield done. Okay.
And I think the last part that we need to do is build the jetpack. And all of this is going to help assemble the jetpack.
So all this should be just for the jetpack. Wow.
Yes.
Okay.
So to assemble it, we're going to take this here, and we're also going to take this here, and this is going to slide into that little hole right here. So it looks like that.
Okay.
And now we're going to take both of these things here, and these two are going to tab into these holes here on the bottom of this piece to these pegs on the bottom of this piece here. So it looks like that. And now we're going to take these two things here, and these two are just going to tap together. And this is going to attach to the yes. This is going to attach to these two holes to these two pegs here. And now we're gonna take one of these, and I already have the other one all built up. So what both of these are gonna do is both of these are going to tap into these 3 pegs into these 3 holes here. So it looks like that. So they look like this, and as you can already see here, I just like painted one of these here.
So that's what he was saying, is that he paints them after he puts them together. So this right here is just that one's painted. This one here he still has to paint.
Because this is what you get when you first take them out of the box.
Now, they probably have stickers that go on there, but you prefer to paint them. So,
yes.
And there's nothing wrong with that. That's really good.
Oh, and also the back thrusters here. This is what you would get also when you take them out of the box. But this here I have painted in the thrusters black.
Black. Where that one right there is red. It's just red, and you painted the other one black. Really good. Really good.
And you also need to take these 2 beam saber handles here, and these 2 are going to go on these holes here. And you want these facing like this. So they look like this. Yes. And these 2, well, these things here are going to make the bottom thrusters here. And we do need a poly cap, and that is PCA, which is right here. And PCA is going to go in here.
Pretty good. I'll be chasing that polycap all around the room. Does it drop on me? I lose it. I'll be chasing it around the room. this help to push it?
Got it.
Got it. I heard it. I did. I heard it when it snapped in.
So once this is all pushed in, and before you attach the other half on, you need to attach these red things on first. So we're going to take this part here and we're going to attach it to these two holes into these two pegs here. And then we're going to take the other one and attach it on the same way. And now we can attach the other half together.
Might be as far as it goes, huh? So now that piece is going to line up. It's got to be pushing a little bit more, maybe. Okay.
I think
Gotta get this crack back open, see what's going on.
I think I put these red things backwards, or
Okay.
there we go. There we go.
Yeah, you did. You had them on backwards. It's alright.
I had them on, but backwards.
It's okay. You figured it out.
But once you got these two red things on, you now want to take this part here, and this is going to attach to these two, well these 4 pegs into these 4 holes here. Just like that. And I already got the other one attached here. And as you can see, I'm in the middle of painting it here. Because this is what you would get when you first get him out of the box. And I also painted in the black thrusters here.
Awesome.
And to attach these on, these holes are going to go into these white pegs, and you want these facing like this, with the small one on top and the big one on the bottom. And we now have his little jetpack. And to attach it on the Aile Strike Gundam,
I'd like to raise the camera up some.
the Aile Strike Gundam has a, a little hole here where that peg goes into. Just like that.
Just like so.
And we'll attach his shield on.
I got him.
I'm looking at the instructions to see how to attach the shield on.
Okay. Let's reverse it. Let's see if that makes a difference.
I will have to borrow his arm.
Yeah, we just ripped off his arm. It's okay. He don't mind. think that's
Okay,
it. That's
okay. You have to clip it on him. Well, clip it on this part right here. So that way it stays on.
He says, hey, give me more. Need more.
And he can hold his beam rifle in his hand. All you do is just remove this white piece on both of his hands, put the gun on his hand, and then reattach the little
White piece.
white piece here.
That makes up the top of his hand.
And about his two beam saber handles, you may think that he would like come with like two little beam blades to attach to the handles, so you can have him wield them in his hands. But this does not come with those little beam blades. Well, he does kinda have it, but I'll show y'all that when we get to the final part of him all painted up. Because if you remember what I said in part 1, he does come with a different hand, which has it holding a beam saber, but it's like molded on to the hand.
Okay. So that'll be the final part. So what about the articulation? Do you want to go through that right now, or do you want to...
I'm gonna wait for that on the final part.
Okay.
So stay tuned for the final part where we're gonna take a look at him all painted up and decal.